Black on black, black.
Right
Yeah,
there, man.
it is.
I could do
So to continue on with that, man, we are here to also elevate businesses. And this
Yes.
week we have a very, very special one. His name is Malachi Williams. Malachi is a painter. He is localized out here in Las Vegas, but that doesn't mean that you can't hire him. He has been to other states to show his talents and the things that he can do. He works with the community. He works with kids. I want to welcome to the show Malachi Williams.
Hey, Malachi.
How you doing,
Hello,
sir?
hello.
You all right?
Okay, so Malachi, explain what's going on in the background there. I see you got some of your artwork. Can you talk to us about some of those pieces?
pretty dope, man. I looked at the website. Out of all the artworks, yeah, that one's real nice.
Yeah.
That one, up, down, left, right, A, B, select, start. Yep, all that.
Yeah, so you all caught me at a weird time. I'm actually starting an after-school program here coming up shortly. And so these are some of the pictures that they'll be painting. I use some of my paint party pictures. So not only am I a muralist, I paint murals throughout the city, throughout the state. I do travel from state to state to do it as well. But some of these paint party pictures, these are kind of fun. You know, so anybody, if you just picked up a pencil or if you're an expert in painting, these are what these are for. So I did one with a group that was supporting, you know, Black Lives Matter. So we did that.
Okay.
We also did one for the ladies.
Yeah.
You know, they little wine in the bath. And then this one was for the kids, you know, because they like graffiti. I don't know how close I can get in there, but this one they like graffiti. So I went ahead and did the Jelly Man, you know, for them. And so, yep.
So out of I see you said murals are something that you painted. What are some other weird places or objects that you've displayed or had to paint before?
Okay, so I don't paint dark pictures.
Okay.
But I get a lot of requests to paint women naked on the
Oh,
couch.
I like. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Hit
You
the
like
button.
that?
Yeah, they be like,
You're
You done
against the like
spark-
button.
You done
on
sport.
the couch, baby on the couch. But no, so honestly, the weirdest thing I think, if you all know about West Prep Middle School, I think it's West Prep Middle School.
Yep.
I painted the poles out there. They're like 20 feet tall on the field. We painted every pole out there. It was somewhere between 22 and 28 poles or something like that. And I think that was the weirdest thing, and only because it was up, it was tall,
Yeah.
big old pole, and then football field poles. So I think that's the weirdest thing. That's probably the weirdest thing besides shoes. I mean, you know.
Okay, and so you've traveled outside of the state and done some things. So can you just talk to us about that and your experience when you did that?
Yeah, so the latest one, I'll tell you about the latest one.
Okay.
So I'm from Phoenix. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. So I painted out there. My very first mural was actually in Phoenix at Karina House. And, you know, she's one of my friends on my Facebook list. So shout out to Karina. Thank you very much. I painted out there a lot from the restaurants. I don't know if you know the old Spaghetti Factory. I don't know if they have it out here in Vegas, but out in Arizona, it was big.
Good food.
Okay.
Yeah, good food too. And I painted one of them in Phoenix and then California as well. My most recent though was in Atlanta. Now this one was random because I had got off the plane. I got up at 5:30 in the morning, got on the plane by 6:30. And then when we got picked up, we were initially supposed to go straight to our room, but we didn't. We actually made a lot of stops that took us to around 6:00 p.m. And when I walked in the house, I didn't know whose house it was. It was a celebrity's house. And so I was like, okay, it's a nice house. It's a big house. Walked in and they said, we saw you on Instagram. Can you paint our house? I said,
wow.
Yeah, next time I come out here.
That's dope.
And it was all like, no, we want to paint it now. No, that's not dope because I didn't get no sleep. So it was like, and they was like, we saw your Instagram. We want you to paint it now. And I said, well, you know, I can't do that. They said, yes, you can. We'll pay you anything you want. I said, oh, bet.
I guess I'm doing that today.
Yeah.
MAllBlack everything. Keep that money in the black community.
I know
That's right. That's
right.
Bet. Let's go. So rushed to Home Depot. They closed at 7:30. We made it out that store at 7:25. I took pictures in front of Home Depot in Atlanta. You can see it on my Instagram at watch_Sparrow. You can see it.
Okay.
And went ahead and painted that thing. And it was a nice picture for what they were looking for. But when I tell you that was the wildest experience that I had, literally no sleep. I stayed up till 5 o'clock in the morning finishing that thing.
That is cool. What the thing that I picked up from that, what you said earlier, like I wasn't aware that you all did the paint parties. So
Yes.
it's a really good thing to diversify when you have a career like an artist, because it's one of those things where you don't know, like you might be really hot and make a lot of money one month and then the next month it's dry. So what can you tell other creative types who are basically selling their creations about how to keep the money flowing in your business, as if you're doing this full time? How do you keep the money going? How do you come up with different ideas like, paint party, or what are some of the other things that you might offer?
Well, you kind of said it a little bit. You kind of got to be innovative in your craft. So you can't just sit there. So everybody experienced coronavirus, and that was one of the most stressful times initially when it happened, because everybody was scrambling. But then across the world, right, you have one of the tightest man, when everything fall, then it's like, okay, well, what I'm left with, that's what I'm gonna work with. You feel me?
Yeah.
So when I was in Arizona, I met my wife. Shout out to Ashley Williams. That's my favorite girl. It's my wife, my boo, my partner.
That's right.
Also, shout out to Flacco too. Shout out to Flacco and my kids who be holding me down. So what happens is, she literally, when I was in Arizona, she said, Malachi, you're worth so much more and you have so much more potential. And I didn't know that until she said it. And then it took years to kind of resonate with me. And that's what you see right now. So it may take time, but don't stop, because the innovation comes in with the patience, So like, I literally set this room up maybe 10 minutes ago, right before I went on live. And other than that, it'll be a blank room because I haven't put the murals in it yet. This room will be full of murals. If y'all let me back on y'all show, I'll show you. But at the end of the day, this is what innovation look like. Quick, fast, in a heartbeat. Think on your toes. Let's go. Because there's someone out there who wants your stuff, for one. But then there's another group of people who don't even know because they haven't tapped into it. So the paint parties kind of came along when I didn't have a job. I didn't have a mural job. My prices are fair. But still, everybody don't know the business side of murals and stuff like that. So, and everybody can't afford them, but they want your piece. So from the shoes to designing on clothes, y'all go to the swap meets and get the airbrush shirts. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's art. You know what I'm saying? And so that was somebody who was thinking, you know what? I don't have a wall to paint on. I don't have a car to paint on.
That's good.
I don't have a rock to paint. Let me just go ahead and paint on this canvas and sell it, or sell it in front of people. I always get inspired by Bob Ross when it comes to paint parties. He was an innovator that was before his time.
Very true.
He was doing virtual paint party right there, live in the flesh on TV, and here we are now doing virtual paint parties because of Corona. That little stuff right there is where you got to become innovative in your craft, and don't be afraid to put up your own money and ask people to invest in you, because sometimes that's what's going to get you to the next level. Like, even y'all, shout out to MAllBlack everything.
Thanks, man.
Because y'all invested in Black. Yeah, y'all invested in us by just hosting us on y'all show. You know what I'm saying? So little things like that kind of spread us out to where we can get the new clients, because
That's dope, man.
Sometimes you get dry, you don't get clients, and there it is there. So be innovative and creative and trust your craft. True.
I want to ask you one more question, and then we're going to get your social media, man, because you have amazing talent and you've been around, but maybe more people want to know about you. So the question I want to know is, what is the best piece of advice that anyone has ever told you?
There's no mistakes in art.
There's no mistakes in art.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's
no
actually
mistakes in art.
So I love that, man. I love that, the fact that there's no mistakes, because really we're all blank canvases, and we are here to create our own world, and there's no mistakes. So even if you are an artist, you are creative, don't look at the thing that you just did that you may not love as a mistake. Just go on and go back tomorrow and cover it up and do it, you know what I'm saying, a little bit better. Mr. Malachi Williams, man, I appreciate you, brother. I thank you for being on the show. Go ahead and give the people your social media and other places where they can find you.
Okay, so you can find me on Facebook under my name, Malachi, Malachi Williams. You can find me on Instagram at watch_sparrow. Watch_sparrow. But those are the two places you can locate me. If you need to hit me on my phone, don't call me. Go through Messenger like they did, and just call me on Messenger. So, yeah, that's how you can find me.
Well, we thank you once again. You guys make sure you check out Malachi Williams on his social media.
Yeah.
Make sure you check them out on his website and hire him. He's doing murals. He's doing paint parties.
Cool.
He's doing murals. He's doing paint parties.
That's
And
dope.
he's even flying out to do your house if you are rich
Yes.
and you got enough money to get him on
Okay.
last minute. Malachi, man, thank you, brother.
Thank
we really
you,
appreciate
Appreciate
it.
you, man.
Malachi.
Thank you. Thank you.